Huh? What do you mean you did it?
It wasn't cheating. It was an accident.
My place. You idiot. You were about to freeze to death sleeping on the street. It may be spring, but still.
I, Kyohei Itomura, have two drinking buddies I've been hanging out with since college. Yo, Kyohei, your seminar's done by now, right? Showing up to the lab was my best friend, Hideaki Sono. Right behind him, waving, was my girlfriend, Chie Tsurumaki.
Let's go drinking once you're done.
Yeah, just give me a bit. We're still discussing the freshman welcome event for the seminar. Come on, it's gotta be a drinking party. What else?
A proposal from the same idiots who showed up late to the seminar orientation with a hangover? You three never change, huh?
I heard a sharp tongue click and jeering from behind me. That was Yoshitaka, a fellow member of the freshman welcome committee. Yeah, back then, Chie and Hideaki had initially wanted to join the same seminar as me. But after arriving late to the seminar orientation in our second year, they made a bad impression on the professor and weren't accepted when the third year seminar selections came around.
We really overdid it that time, huh?
Yeah, we messed up. Lucky for you, Kyohei, you didn't get lumped in with us. Since then, you two stopped drinking together. At least you've shown some restraint, huh? Years passed, and now I was 24, my birthday. Since Chie was throwing a birthday party for me, I headed straight to her place after work. Thanks, you two. And the gift. I'll treasure it. Ha! Glad you liked it. But, Kyohei, there's something we need to tell you. Huh? Why so serious all of a sudden? We did it. Huh? What do you mean you did it? We got drunk and slept together once.
I didn't want to lie to you.
What? What?
It wasn't cheating. It was an accident.
Yeah, man. There's zero romantic feelings between us. It finally hit me. What the heck? How did this even happen? My head spun violently, but I forced myself to stay steady. You know how bad our drinking habits are, right?
I'm really sorry. If you want, you can cheat on me once too.
Look, we've been careful ever since. We haven't gone drinking alone together. It clicked. It happened during the second semester of our second year, the night before they showed up late to the seminar orientation. How many years had it been since then? All this time without a word, they had been smiling beside me like nothing happened.
We swear, nothing like this will ever happen again.
Their desperate pleas weren't lies. I could tell they were genuinely sorry. But you do realize today's my birthday, right? And this is what you do to me? I'm leaving. I turned my back on Hideaki and Chie, suppressing my fury. The two panic and try to stop me.
Wait, Kyohei! I'm sorry. We'll do anything if you'll forgive us.
But ignoring their shouts, I walked out of Chie's apartment. One more lemon heart, please. I don't remember much after that. I just wanted to drown myself in strong liquor. That I recall in fragments.
Just one more.
All right, but this is the last one.
And then, with a strangely clear head, I left the bar. That much I remember. When I came to...
He's up.
Where is this?
My place. You idiot. You were about to freeze to death sleeping on the street. It may be spring, but still.
Nagahama? You saved me?
Couldn't have you dying on me. That'd leave a bad taste in my mouth.
An unfamiliar home. The person who had helped me was none other than a former college classmate who always seemed to have a bone to pick with me.
Yeah, right. You were this close to calling an ambulance.
Shut up. I just figured the paramedics could handle it better.
I see. Thanks. I owe you one.
Mimey, bring him some water.
On it.
Mimey, huh? So, this guy has a little sister.
So, what happened?
Huh?
Out of the three idiots, you were always the most level-headed. You never drank yourself into a stupor like this.
Nagahama's words dragged me back to our college days. He always called us the three idiots and shook his head at our antics.
Did you get into it with those two?
Why?
Your phone was ringing all night.
Snapping out of it, I glanced at my phone. Dozens of missed calls from both of them. Ugh. A wave of nausea hit me.
Here, use this if you're gonna puke.
I emptied my stomach before finally calming down a little.
So, what really happened?
Chie and Hideaki cheated on me. Once, 4 years ago when they were drunk. Today's my birthday, and out of nowhere they just confessed. Nagahama and I were never particularly close in college. I hesitated, wondering if it was right to burden him with this. But after everything he had done for me, the words just poured out.
So, what are you gonna do? Judging by the calls, those two still want to stay buddies, huh?
I stared at the phone, its screen still lighting up with new calls and messages. After a moment, I blocked both their numbers.
Yeah, blocking them makes sense, but that won't be enough. What if they show up at your place?
Chie has a spare key.
Real solid planning, genius.
Then why not stay here for a while?
Huh? I never said I'd take care of him to that extent.
So what? You're just gonna throw him out? Even though he's in trouble?
Oh, what about you then?
Nagahama groaned and turned to face me. Maybe he's weak against his little sister. Well, to be honest, it'd really help if I could stay for a bit. But I can't impose too much, so I'll look for a hotel or a weekly rental.
But if you leave him alone in his current state, he might collapse somewhere again, right? Wouldn't that bother you later, big brother?
A long, deep sigh, and then...
Fine, stay over.
Are you sure?
Like I have a choice. It's for my own peace of mind.
The hangover wasn't that bad, and I left Nagahama's place in good health for work. Luckily, I had everything I needed in my bag. Chie and Hideaki knew where I worked, so my only concern was running into them. But they had jobs too. There wasn't much chance of crossing paths on a weekday. I'm home.
Welcome back! Dinner? A bath? Or maybe... me?
You're way too excited.
How mean!
So, they didn't show up at your office?
A few days later, I had completely settled into life at the Nagahama house. Tonight, the three of us were gathered around a meal Maimi had made. Yesterday, I cooked, and Nagahama, despite his usual attitude, had reluctantly complimented it. Yeah, morning and evening, no sign of them.
I see. But you can't keep avoiding them forever, right?
Yeah, I know. Look, I get it. I know I'm just running away. At some point, I have to tell them directly that it's over.
So, you were set on cutting ties? I thought you were still torn about it.
Huh, no way. For all I know, that wasn't the only time they did it. And they acted like nothing was wrong for 4 whole years, together. Then they chose my birthday to drop this on me? You'd have to be insane.
Yeah, well, When you trust someone, a single betrayal can make it impossible to trust them ever again. It's not as serious as your case, but I was betrayed by a longtime friend in my first year of college. I used to talk to her about my crush, but turns out she liked the same guy. And without telling me, she went and became his girlfriend. Love is free, sure. But why keep it from me? Why listen to my worries and even give me advice? In the end, I cut ties with her. She told me she was afraid of losing my friendship, but really she was just protecting herself, wasn't she? If she actually cared about me, she never would have done it.
I completely agree with Mimi. Those two are the same as her ex-friend. They told me the truth to ease their own guilt. They wanted me to forgive them so they could feel better. If they really wanted to stay close to me, they should have kept it buried forever. You're strong, Mimi. That must have been rough, but you got through it.
Well, it's been 2 years now. Though back then I did cry a lot. But I was lucky, you know? A total stranger handed me a canned coffee without a word. That little act of kindness really helped me move on. I didn't even have to talk to my big brother about it.
Huh, what's that supposed to mean?
I gotta say, I never thought you'd actually be so serious about helping me through this. Back in college, I was sure you hated me.
I still do. You were always the top student in our seminar. I couldn't stand how you aced everything even though you were always out drinking. But our seminar wasn't so easy that anyone could just coast through it.
Jeez, you're still so bad at being honest.
Shut up.
You two, thanks. You helped me make up my mind. I unblocked my ex-girlfriend and former best friend.
If it gets tough, call me. I might help.
Me too. Big brother's unreliable, so call me first.
Oi, Mimi, you picking a fight? 'Cause I'll take you on.
I wouldn't be smiling now if it weren't for these two. Time to end this. I need to find a new place to live. As they argue, I open our old group chat for the first time in a while and send a message. Let's talk things over. The next day, I returned home. I needed to get started on moving out. Kyohei. To my shock, Hideaki was waiting in front of my building. What are you doing here? We were supposed to talk in the evening. I was worried, man. I've been waiting here every day. Where the hell were you? Considering everything, I almost went to the police. Ah. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. I get why they'd be paranoid that I might have done something drastic. That part, at least, is my bad. I still want to be friends with you. Chie's been waiting at home all this time. I know it's early, but can I come in? He was probably about to say, "Can I come in?" But then he froze. Until now, his entire focus had been on me. Nagahama.
Finally noticed, huh? Took you long enough.
It was the weekend, and I needed help with moving, so they came along. I've been staying at Nagahama's place. Really? That's unexpected. Nagahama, didn't you hate us?
I don't hate Itomura. The guy works hard and isn't a bad person.
Huh? Hearing those unexpected words, I reflexively turned my head toward Nagahama with a sharp motion. But before I could even look at his face, he grabbed my cheek with a firm grip. It hurt.
Itomura, quit making those disgusting noises. Shut up, you piece of...
You two sure got close.
Right? Big brother actually likes Itomura-san a lot.
Oi, don't make up crap. But yeah, At the very least, I'm definitely closer to him than you are. Right, ex-best friend?
Gritting his teeth, Hideaki clenched his jaw at those words. The air grew tense, and then...
Kyohei!
She must have seen us from inside. Without even putting on a coat, she rushed out, her eyes puffy from crying. But her face looked pale. She must have been waiting without turning on the heater. That apartment was mine. Even when we were dating, Chie had always been oddly particular about those boundaries.
Kyohei! Thank God! You're really okay!
She ran up to me, tears in her eyes. Being so small, she tried to throw herself into my arms. But... Don't touch me.
Huh?
My body rejected her before I could even think. I immediately took a step back, putting distance between us.
Sorry. I just felt so relieved to see you safe. I was happy. So, Nagahama-kun, why are you here too? This isn't about the talk we planned, is it?
As she spoke, I noticed that Chie kept glancing at Maimi. Just in case, I subtly positioned myself to shield her from harm. I came to pack. Pack? I'm moving out. You two know where this place is, and more than that, we spent way too much time here together. I don't want to live in a place like that anymore. Though honestly, I wasn't expecting to run into you both before our scheduled talk.
Wait. We were supposed to talk things out. Isn't deciding to move too soon?
Seems like you're misunderstanding something. The only reason I wanted to see you two was to cut ties, once and for all. Honestly, I didn't even want to hear your voices, but you wouldn't stop contacting me. I don't know when you'll start lurking around again, and I refuse to be bothered any longer.
No way!
It was really an accident. We were drunk, both Chie and me. When we woke up, we realized what we had done. I know it's hard to believe, but it only happened that one time. I swear. Having been friends for so long, I could tell he wasn't lying about that. Man, how the hell did it come to this? Hey, can I borrow your textbook? I met Hideaki in a shared university class during our first year. I'd forgotten my textbook and happened to ask the guy sitting next to me. That was the beginning. Oh, sure, go ahead. It was an ordinary interaction, but from there, our friendship began. I later found out that despite his appearance, Hideaki was painfully shy. His attempt at a college debut had failed, and I was his first friend.
Wait! Are you guys thinking of getting into drinking? I know a great place.
We started hanging out more. By the time we turned 20, we went out drinking for the first time. That's when Chie, who was in the same class, struck up a conversation with us. We gradually got closer to Chie, and before we knew it, we were known as the Three Idiots, a title given to us by Nagahama. I really thought I had both love and friendship figured out. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Kyohei. I betrayed you. I hurt you. I'll do whatever it takes to earn your trust back. If you don't want me contacting Chie, I won't. I'll even stay away from your future girlfriend.
Future girlfriend? Hideaki?
If you tell me to castrate myself, I'll do it. Just, Kyohei, please, listen to me. Tears spilled from Hideaki's eyes. At the same time, almost instinctively, he grabbed my arm as if clinging to it. Something surged up from deep inside me, and I crouched down, covering my mouth.
Kyohei!
Seeing that, Chie shoved Hideaki away and rushed toward me. But she must have remembered how I had just rejected her touch. She hesitated, pulling her hands back. Instead...
Are you okay? I'm sorry, I don't have a garbage bag right now. You can throw up on my skirt if you need to.
The moment she offered her skirt, her scent hit me. That was the final trigger. I couldn't fight it. I threw up on Chie's skirt. Even as I did, I understood something with chilling clarity. So that's what it was. That nausea I felt that night, it wasn't from the alcohol. I will never, ever be able to forgive them.
Please step away. Itamura-san cannot accept you anymore. No, but I didn't even touch him.
Back off. I can't even stand your scent. With Nagahama supporting me, I was helped into the building's restroom. Maimi, left behind, turned to face Hideaki and Chie once more.
As you can see, Itamura-san will never be able to reconcile with you. Please leave. My brother and I will take care of him, so just let him go.
Seeing the state I was in, they must have finally realized that it was impossible. With those words from Maimi, the two of them quietly walked away. After that, I sent a final farewell message in our group chat and left. Goodbye. I would never know if they had read it or if they had remained in the group afterward. What I did know for certain was that Chie had returned my spare key by mail, and I never saw them again. And that... I'm so sorry, Kyohei.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
According to Nagahama, after losing me, the bond that held them together weakened, and they eventually drifted apart. Regret and remorse consumed them, with nothing left but the gifts I had refused to accept. Nagahama, thanks again for letting me stay and listening to me. I really appreciate it.
Well, I was already involved.
Having finally moved into my new place, I invited the Nagahama siblings out for yakiniku as a thank you.
Itamura-san, if you ever feel lonely, you're always welcome to stay over. I'll be waiting.
Thanks, Maimi-chan.
And I'm waiting for your answer, too. No rush, though. Any time is fine.
I nodded, and Nagahama tilted his head, puzzled. The truth was, after everything settled down, Maimi had confessed to me. At first, I thought she was just trying to comfort me with a kind lie, but she assured me she was serious. Apparently, we had met once before, back when I was still a university student. It's cold, right? Here, have this. The stranger who handed her a can of coffee back then, that was me. That was all I had done. I hadn't even sat beside her, just walked away after handing it over. No wonder I hadn't realized until she told me. Fate works in strange ways. There are things you should say to those close to you, and things you shouldn't. That line can be difficult to judge, but maybe the key isn't what you think is right. It's whether or not it's for the other person's sake.
All right, then. Let's toast to Itamura-san's new place. Cheers!
Now that I had found unexpected friendships and a budding romance, I wanted to cherish them this time. But when should I tell Nagahama? Given how much he dotes on his sister, should I inform him before we start dating, or after? As I pondered this dilemma, I realized that my future best friend and future brother-in-law was already going to be a handful.
Fujisaki-san, can you complete the paperwork by next time? Yes, Mr. Kono. I'll make sure you can look over it early. I'm Ryo Fujisaki, 28. I work at Lovekoi Designs, and today, I was at a meeting with a client. Thank you. Your work is always good. I appreciate it. I'm sorry. I have urgent business. Okabe, please see Fujisaki-san off. Another day, another smile. The meeting went well, but there was a small problem. Heh, the usual fake smile. This man was the problem, Yudai Okabe. He worked under Mr. Kono and was one of my clients, and a former high school classmate that I had run into here. Okabe was reserved in front of Mr. Kono, but when we were alone, he always had an attitude. Don't get cocky over one small compliment. You're getting praised because it benefits us to do so. Don't get it twisted. I understand. I also hope to maintain a good relationship with your company moving forward. Also, the edits from before. I'm gonna check them before Mr. Kono does. Honestly, it's much faster to work with Mr. Kono directly. But I won't say that, because I'm an adult. Yes, sir. No, I shouldn't lie in my narration too. I'm tired. I walked away from Okabe in the break area and sighed deeply. In all honesty, it wasn't because I was an adult, it was because I couldn't be honest. I keep looking at people's reactions. I've always fumbled with my words. I wasn't good at communication, and Okabe had made fun of me for it in high school. I wanted to do something about it, so after entering working society, I worked really hard on my communication skills. Thankfully, now, I was able to build good connections with people and do my job well. I still couldn't say anything back to Okabe. That was my weakness. The skill I had learned to get along with everyone. It was this skill that took away my courage to speak the truth. Especially after meetings, I would be in a state of shock from exhaustion. It was becoming a habit. The truth behind always smiling Fujisaki was just a guy who couldn't say what he wanted to say. In some way, Okabe was right to say I was fake smiling. I should get back to work.
Oh, Fujisaki-san. Good work today.
Oh, hi! My gaze snapped to the woman who greeted me. We never met before, but I didn't question how she knew my name. It felt like lightning struck the top of my head. Then, I surprised even myself with how quickly I would spring to action with a flip of a switch. I felt like I couldn't let this opportunity go, so I made my move. If it's okay, can I have your contact info?
Huh? Oh, contact? Okay.
I never felt this way about a woman before. That's right, I had fallen in love at first sight for the first time. This is Tsugumi Tanida. She was 2 years younger than me and came in this past fall. I'm sorry to ask all of a sudden. I must have surprised you because it was so sudden.
No, I'm happy. I've known about you from a little while back.
Really? So that's why you knew my name?
Yes, you're famous in our company.
It was fun to message each other. I asked Tanida-san out on a date. The more we talked, I felt myself being drawn to her. Then... Oh, be courageous, May! Tsugumi-san, if it's okay, will you go out with me?
Huh? Wow, thank you. I'd love to.
Really? Yes, I'm so glad I did that.
Oh, also, you can cheat on me. I don't care about that stuff.
Huh? What does she mean by you can cheat on me? Does that mean she's going to cheat on me? I didn't have the courage to ask her, so I spent the night in confusion that night. That's how we started, but we were having fun together.
Look! This 3-day latte art is so cute.
Whoa, it's popping out of the cup. How did they make it?
I heard it takes a lot of time. I'm so happy they took the time to make this.
The more time I spent with her, the more wonderful sides I saw of her.
Ryo-san, look here. What a cute little kitty. Wait, the cat won't look at me. Kitty, look at the camera. Over here.
It's okay, the kitty's looking. Take it! Ow! What? She was a little goofy sometimes. That was another one of her charms. A few days later, I visited my client for a meeting. Fujisaki, you didn't edit this. Do your job. Oh no, about that. What? You're gonna talk back? You're being cheeky. You really don't listen. Okabe, I heard you're being rude to Fujisaki-san. I got a report about people hearing you from the hallway. After I had left that day, Mr. Kono's angry shouting could be heard throughout the office. Okabe had been trying to hide his behavior from Mr. Kono, but it was finally revealed. Oh, we're former classmates. That's no excuse. How awful that you don't even have common sense. Just because they haven't complained doesn't mean you'll be forgiven. If you cause any more trouble, I'm taking you off the project. Jeez, Mr. Kono's lectures are always so long and annoying. No matter how much Mr. Kono scolded, it fell on deaf ears. Afterward, I had talked to Mr. Kono about something. It was also 1 month since I started dating Tsugumi. During the date, Tsugumi asked me something.
Ryo-san, is it okay to spend so much time with me?
Huh? Why?
Sorry, nothing. Forget it.
Recently, Tsugumi has been getting lost in her thoughts about things.
You can cheat.
In those moments, I always thought about what Tsugumi had said to me that day. At first, I was worried that she was going to cheat on me someday. But, now that I know her better, I felt like she wasn't the type to cheat. What was that all about? I'm curious, but I can't ask now. Oof, it's Fujisaki. Why is he here? Wait, Tsugumi-chan? Okabe. Wait, why is Tsugumi-chan with Fujisaki?
Because we're dating?
Huh? Why? Ditch that player and date me.
No, thank you.
Player? Wait, me? Tsugumi-chan, I'll message you later. Okabe ran away. I've never seen you act so cold like that.
Really? I can't lead him on, so isn't it kinder to be clear?
Hey, Tsugumi, does Okabe...
Actually, he's been like that for a while now.
It must be tough to deal with Okabe's persistence. Tsugumi was amazing for being able to say no straight to his face. She could do what I couldn't with ease.
But I've been rejecting him just like that. I open the messages for evidence and leave him on red. I won't cheat, so don't worry.
As soon as I heard that, I felt a sort of long-awaited relief. That's right, you have to ask to know the truth, and you have to speak if you want people to know. I saw Tsugumi smile and made my decision. I won't cheat either, it's only you.
Really?
Wait, why are you crying?
Sorry. I'm relieved. I said you could cheat, but I was worried.
I was shocked when you told me I could cheat.
You were? Why?
Of course I was. I never intended to do that. We weren't on the same page. We locked eyes. Are we misunderstanding each other about something?
Yeah, it finally makes sense. Now that I think about it, this rumor is weird.
Rumor?
Ryo-san, listen to me. Actually...
Fujisaki! Why is my Tsugumi-chan with that faker? I'm gonna have her. The next day, Okabe contacted me and told me to come to the office. What could it be? After yesterday, I have a bad feeling.
Wait, Ryo-san, you're here.
I just got here, but what's wrong? Did you need something?
Actually, I learned something from yesterday's conversation.
Fujisaki, you came all this way. What are you flirting for? Hey, Tsugumi-chan, I don't think you should go out with Fujisaki.
Why do I have to hear that from you?
Because he makes huge mistakes at work. Did you know? Mistakes? I called you here to fix that. Jeez, think about the people who are checking these things for you. No, there's no way. You seem fine, but you're just an idiot that's good at fake smiling. No one knows what you're really thinking. You know about him too, right? I won't say anything, so let's...
You think I don't know?
Tsugumi-chan?
You think I don't know? I thought it was strange, but to go this far...
What? What's wrong?
I know you've been spreading untrue rumors about Ryo-san.
Huh? What? What is she...
Don't act dumb. Ryo-san is a player, he goes from goal to goal, all this random stuff. I confirmed with Ryo-san yesterday that those were all lies.
After that, we had made time to ask each other what we had been wondering about.
There are rumors that you go from woman to woman.
Huh? What?
You had 3 girlfriends in high school and you still go out now.
I only have one girlfriend at a time, and I'm not a player. Should I show you my messages? I heard all these untrue rumors from Tsugumi and was in shock.
I looked into the person that spread these rumors and it was all you. My senpais all told me. Okabe is jealous of Fujisaki-san, so he's been dissing him to the women.
Wait, everyone? Everyone believed him!
You're just oblivious. Everyone's just like, there he goes again.
According to Tsugumi, the rumors Okabe spread were usually false, so the people in the office usually just brushed them off. But Tsugumi was new, so she had believed him. Wait, everyone's been saying that?
I thought it was weird. Ryo-san is not the type to do any of that. But I believed the weird rumors and told Ryo-san he could cheat on me. I said something I didn't mean.
Tsugumi-chan, wait! Not only did you spread false rumors about me, you were lying about yourself too. In high school, you said you had top grades, but all your grades were average. Even if you just wanted to impress her, that's sad. What? Fujisaki, you... Okabe couldn't speak. He stood there shaking. Up until now, I covered things with a fake smile. He might be shocked that I spoke back. But I had learned the importance of saying how you feel, so I wouldn't hold back anymore. Okabe, what are you doing during work hours? Mr. Kano? Fujisaki-san, did Okabe call you again? Oh, yes. He said it was urgent. Oh, I see. About that, it's all because of Okabe. I apologize for causing you any trouble. What? Me? Why? What are you doing? This part you were yapping about. It doesn't need any edits. What? No way! The other day, Fujisaki-san called to check. This isn't a mistake. You're wrong. After the meeting, I had shared Okabe's mistake with Mr. Kono. I told you about it, but you weren't listening, huh? Yikes! You did say something. I forgot. You? How many times? No matter how many times I say it, it's all excuses. And your attitude toward Fujisaki-san. I don't know if you guys were classmates, but I can't overlook this. Wait, Mr. Kono! Yeah, why is he talking to you directly instead of the person in charge, me? It's common knowledge that he should talk to me first. What was that about, Fujisaki? Okabe still came after me. I was exasperated. Okabe-san, you're missing the point. You never listened to what I had to say, so I had to go to Mr. Kono. If you were capable of listening, I would have talked to you first. Do you think you can speak about common knowledge? If you're gonna say that, shouldn't you say something to me after you called me out for your own mistake? Also, what do you think about mixing business and personal matters just because we were former classmates? What are you saying? Always talking back. You have to say what needs to be said. I learned that from you. Fujisaki-san could have complained sooner. I sincerely apologize for Okabe's behavior. Okabe, you little... You aren't gonna change, huh? No! I don't want to hear any more excuses. Also, I told Fujisaki-san that I wanted to hear from him directly. What? Why? Because your behavior is screwing things up. After the meeting last week, Mr. Kono had contacted me directly. He must have realized that Okabe's behavior was setting the project back. How many times do you think Fujisaki-san covered for your mistakes last week? Every time, he contacted me and reported everything. It was so helpful. You're the one that needs to apologize. Okay. Because of Fujisaki-san, I gave you so many chances to fix things. But you wasted all of those chances. 1 or 2 mistakes is one thing, but you repeated the same mistake with no sign of regret. Okabe, I'm removing you from this project. I'll report this to the higher-ups too. If you have time to spread stupid rumors, do your job. What? This is your fault, Fujisaki. You suck at talking, but you keep doing things. Okabe, do you still not understand what we are saying? I'm saying that your attitude is what's wrong. Okabe fell silent, but he glared at me. I sighed, then... Shut up. Yikes! How long are you gonna act like a schoolboy? I said this before, but we are adults. Clean up your own messes. I'll report this to my supervisor too. Use your common sense. Okay. I said what I needed to say to Okabe and left. Afterward, Okabe was abandoned by Mr. Kono. Word spread that he was removed from the project. The rumor didn't stop there.
I heard he cried and fell to his knees to apologize. I heard he took one step too far and Tsugumi slapped him. Wait, Senpai, that's not true!
Like Okabe had done before, the rumor grew its own wings. A complaint was filed about Okabe. Tsugumi also reported the messages and Okabe was punished. Why did this happen? A bunch of rumors spread and Okabe couldn't stay in the office. He kept calling out and was fired. As for Tsugumi and I, that was going well. Since the incident, I've been trying to say what I feel. By the way, you believe those rumors, and yet you went out with me?
Oh, that. I told you I knew about you, right? Actually, I had a one-sided crush on you.
By mustering courage and saying how we felt, we were able to build trust and understanding.
Will you please not cheat on me?
Of course, I never wanted to. I want to make sure. People have different understandings of what cheating is. I wanted to make sure we were on the same page, so I wouldn't hurt the woman that I loved.